everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be doing my Olens Scandi review. If you guys haven't checked out my previous video where I released like a quick snip of the Blackpink Olens video, this is actually related to that because I want to release that one so you guys know that those are the Blackpink lenses that they are currently wearing. And then I want to do a separate video here which is much more detailed and a little bit of comparison between the Scandi and the Spanish as well. They really promoted a lot before actually releasing this, and the way they promoted it was obviously through Blackpink with Blackpink eyes, and Blackpink promo was everything. And so I was like, man, I was really up for it. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to actually grab my hands on the Scandi, and I finally managed to get it before the lockdown, which I was like, yes, really excited. And so I wanted to get this because I was like, okay, I see the colors, I see they're really similar to Spanish, but I don't know what the differences is. So yeah, and I am currently wearing the Scandi Olive, you guys are wondering. Anyway, with the Scandi, the price is $29 so it is $5 more than Spanish. But this one at the moment, Scandi, they has only released the monthly one. So at the moment they're doing like a buy one get one free. So at the moment $29 you're gonna get another pair of box as well. So if you have two different eye power, that's fine, you get 2 months worth of contact lens. Or if you don't have eye power, you also get 2 months worth because it's buy one get one free. And with this one, the diameter is the same as Spanish, which is 11.9mm. So it's not really an enlarging contact lens, it's more like a contact lens that's supposed to emphasize your eye color. And the reason why I say that is because this contact lens and the Spanish is completely different than what you usually see with other contact lenses, where they focus a lot of their eye color on the outer part of the contact lens. But this one is reversible, it only focuses the color on the middle part. So when you actually put this on, the outer part of the contact lens is actually your actual pupil eye color. So for me, obviously my eye color is like dark brown / black. I see that rim and that represents my pupil. It doesn't represent the rim that they create, doesn't represent, there's no pattern, there's no colors on the outer part, which I thought was really unique because it just focuses on the center part. So if you have lighter eye color, obviously this contact lens will look different on your eyes, but because I have darker eyes, it looks different on me as well. So it is very unique in every single person's eye because every single person's eye / eye color is different. So with this Scandi, I also noticed, oh, there's like a little fly or bug, whatever. But with this one, they have released 3 colors. They have released olive, hazel, and gray. So we're gonna first talk about the hazel one. I have to say this one is so beautiful. When I first put this on, it straight away remind me of like, you know, Twilight vampire eye, like because of the yellowness on this eye contact, and it just looks very beautiful. You can definitely see that hazelness as well. And with the spikiness of the outer part, it's much more blurry and much more curvier. So you can see that spikiness on the outer part, but it also goes around so it doesn't look as sharp, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think showing you guys a close-up would definitely make much more sense. And I'll show you guys a clip of how it looks like with the Spanish brown, which you can see is completely different. The Spanish brown is much more subtle, much more natural, and leaning much more towards like a light brown to like a dark brown depending on your eye. So you can see that for me, in comparison with the Scandi, the Spanish is definitely much more darker on my eyes compared to the Scandi. And the Scandi, you can see more of that light brown yellow color on the eyes. Yeah. Next one is Scandi Olive, which is what I'm currently wearing right now, and you guys will probably be shocked with how it looks like on my eyes because my eyes is dark. It looks very subtle on my eyes. It doesn't look obvious enough on my eyes. Like if you see me in real life and you see me close up, you can see that green on my eyes, but the camera doesn't really capture much of that because it just captured that it just looks like my eye color. Honestly, some of you may not like it, but I personally love the effect that it gave because it just makes it feel like it is my real eye color. It actually makes me feel like I have real green eye color with the way how it just blends really nicely with my pupil. I can only imagine how it actually look like if you guys have way lighter eye, because the olive would definitely shows way more on you guys compared to me. So if you guys have light eyes and have already tried this olive, tag me on Instagram or message me on my Instagram. I'll put my thing down here, so I want to see how it looks like on you guys. But for me, this is how it looks like compared to the Spanish green. The Spanish green is definitely more obvious on me. Unfortunately, I do not have a comparison because I thought I have a stash somewhere, but unfortunately I don't. And the old clip I did a review on, the quality is not the best looking back at it, so I didn't want to put like a comparison, but I'll put a little clip here of this staff review from Olens. Credit to her, Sarah, and this is the comparison that she's done on the model, and you can see it's completely different. With the Spanish one, it's definitely much more obvious, much more brighter, much more clearer. You also see a little bit of that yellowness as well, but if you compare it with the Scandi, again, it's much more darker, very subtle, and it just, the black on the outer part just emphasizes this olive way nicely as well, because it just makes it look like there's an outline. I honestly love it a lot. Last but not least is the gray one, and oh my god, the gray is so beautiful, you guys. Like, the gray is completely different than the Spanish. This gray has like 3 tone colors to it. It has like a gold tone, a blue tone, and a gray tone. And obviously when you look at it close up, there is a little bit of like that pixelated as well compared to the olive and the hazel. The pattern just looks completely different. You can see a little bit of that spikiness and that curviness around the outer rim as well. But again, this looks so different, and you just cannot compare this with Spanish gray. Like, this two just looks completely different. Like the Spanish gray, you see more of that spikiness, you see that two-tone, that gray and the hazel, which looks, honestly, still looks beautiful, but I cannot pick which one I like more, because I like the Spanish gray, but I also like this Scandi gray because it just looks really unique. So if you have to pick, if I have to pick, well, not if you have to pick, if I have to pick one, if I can only buy one in this, I would definitely get the gray. But again, I would also get the olive one because I do love the olive. I would say I will use the Scandi olive for a daytime look, and then I will use a Scandi grey for a nighttime, like a glam look, and make me look more chic, make me look more feminine, and make me want to make my eyes look more attractive. I would definitely use the grey. And for the olive, it's more like something subtle, daytime, but also want that uniqueness on my eyes and make my eyes look like it's just naturally green on an Asian eyes, which is out of, I don't know, just looks different. Definitely the olive. I don't think I'm making sense, honestly, guys, but I just have to say overall I am really happy with all of this eye colors. I would say, to sum it all up, the Scandi is definitely leaning much more towards the brighter side. It's not really subtle compared to the Spanish. If you want more natural, more subtle, definitely still the Spanish one, because the Spanish yeah, it's much more natural. But again, with the Scandi, there is some part that is natural as well, like, you know, the green, it just looks like a natural green eye on a person. But like with the grey and the hazel, it's not as natural, but it just somehow just makes your eyes just pop a little bit more, but not enlarge it, but also gives you a beautiful eye color as well. So if you guys are able to get all three, definitely give it a try, because I think it's actually worth it. Now, in comparison between the shades, obviously the Scandi only has 3 at the moment, while Spanish have 5 with additional of sky blue and sky peach. But again, like I said, like these two are definitely very different. There's not much similarity to it. The only slight similarity you can sort of find is that the spikiness of the pattern is sort of similar, but again, the Scandi is much more curvier, much more blurrer on the edges, and then the Spanish is much more spikier and much more uneven spikiness as well, or like more wispy compared to the Scandi. I hope that makes sense, but I hope all the pictures I've put in here can help you guys decide what you guys want as well. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or about the Scandi contact lens, definitely put it down below, because I'm starting to just not make any sense. But yeah, I definitely love this collection, and I hope that they put the blue and the peach as well, because that would be really cool to see and compare with the Spanish as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.